Welcome on back and gather round, gang. It's time for some more Total War Warhammer 3. We're back for the next chapter in our legendary clan Scryer campaign, where we have caught Teclis of the Order of War Masters in an ambush, which is the best way to catch Teclis because he's got ashes and dust, which this will just kill whatever unit he decides to click this on, unless it's one of our single entities, they'll survive. But any of the units here will just die, because this is something like 3,000 to 6,000 damage in that first phase, then you get hit with another 1,000 to 2,000. It's bad time, that's all I'm going to say. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit the auto-resolve button. Slay the Lore Master. They're just big fire chickens, aren't they? Yeah, the only units we lost were in the garrison, which is fantastic. That means he really didn't even get a chance to use his ashes and dust, like we like to see. And we're going to go ahead and enslave them. That army of Itza does move up and smash into the Pox Marsh, and every single one of these armies is a combination of problems. Would Dread Saurian lovely. And Moors appears with an itty-bitty army to attack the Varenka Hills. Fair enough. Nothing we can do here. Interesting, we're going for the small strike teams now. There's another one. Alright, Titchett comes at Ockendorf. I don't know if we have enough troops, but we might as well stick it in fight. Looks like they're trying to copy our armies completely here. And for the Storm Vermin, they've got some Plague Mortars, gonna be a problem. Plague Mortars and a whole bunch of other issues. Valiant defeat, I think we're gonna get smashed here for sure. In fact, so much so I don't think we want to fight it. Nope. Let them have it. And they just raise it to the ground.
Good. Kill devices need test subjects.
Good grief. Skaven Civil War is brutal. Now we're just gonna deal with you, Skarsnik. You're not a problem. Close victory? Absolutely. Earn your defeat. You might have to bring more armies in to deal with. Oh, here comes Azag after Schwarzhofen. The Battle of Schwarzhofen here, I think we have a much better chance of possibly winning. We only have the one unit of Poison Wind Globes, so if those get shut down, we're gonna have a bad time, but we need to keep the Storm Vermin. Storm Vermin can be their guards, and then if Azag decides to fight them, we send the Storm Vermin in and shut globes at him. And normal clan rants aren't gonna stand a chance. Oh, good, they're split up into a group of 4. Awesome. Well, we definitely don't stand a chance here. Where's the best place for us to try to take down quickly? Big blob of speedy units. Is the way in blocked? Maybe that's just junk that's in the way. Oh no, they storm through here. Oh, that's perfect. Globes, can you check those from up here? That's highly unlikely, actually. So let's put them right in close. Like how this tree stump is causing us problems. Oh no, it's not. Oh well. Alright, so let's do something like this. We want spears here and in front. In fact, we're probably just gonna go alone and try to kill everything in this unit here, this little group, and not worry about the rest, because there's no way we can stand up to Black Orcs or Azag himself. So let these units do what they want, and we'll focus entirely on trying to kill their more squishy targets here. Night Runners on elevation where possible. That we can stop our own units from building, that's kind of hilarious. And not in a good way. Because throw some Skaven slaves in to slow the enemy down. Use up Azag's spells and the like. Let's just load them for a moment. Everyone else, come on over. And we'll have them move up as needed. Night Runners actually can do a pretty decent job of... These are Gutter Runners, drawing them in. And getting a little bit of extra damage as they do so. You know what, let's have one extra group of spears, like, right here. It could take them a little bit longer to capture the zones. Not by much, though. That'll begin.
Clan rat spears! Quick, quick! Yes, yes, yes! Yes,
Here come the squigs. See if we can get some first shots on them.
Move! Go, go!
I now run.
Squeak, squeak!
And not bad. Nothing but health damage, but we'll take it.
Quick, quick! Yes, yes! Much scurry, yes! Screen, ricato, crack!
We got hit more than I feel like we should have from those Orc boys, but fair enough. Back behind our lines here. We can start bothering them with minutes below as well, so if we can get everyone blobbed up in one spot here, be a pretty decent war bomb. They are hesitant because of the nukes. I'm gonna wait for them to be a little bit more blobbed up. Yeah, Globe's doing incredible work. Try to kill some of these air boys there. You turn to chuck stuff at the biggins. Kill the biggins. As much of a column formation as possible, that way the globes don't hit them.
Yes, master, lord.
And other units can actually join in as well.
Now, ready now.
Guard mode for the two of you, guard mode for you as well, and all of the others that need it. Skaven slaves got hit with a purple sun and at the same time. Nice. Seems like a huge waste.
Ready, ready.
Yeah, try to find these orcs here. We'll actually try to keep a closer eye on that health bar here, ready to detonate them. Bombs away. Beautiful. That is the single best use that Menace Below can have. Now you guys are just being weird. What is going on here? Oh, your honors, come on now. Really solid damage. Send in the normal clan rats. Better runners, you gotta follow them in. Need our globes to keep attacking, so we cannot have them stop. Keep doing those globes. Push your way through their line.
Yes, superior one.
Need to have them fall back and let the gutter runners mostly handle it. We can.
Fight, attack! Quick, quick! Quick and attack! Forward, backwards!
Use the other rats as a shield. Meanwhile, these Skaven slaves are about to get run over. Go charge them. You don't stand a chance of winning, but...
Hold one. Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Alright, gutter runners, let's come up here and bother Azag now. The perfect job for you. Tickets are down to 5.
Kill, yes. Murder, kill, kill.
The fightiness of the orcs is always impressive. Getting some clan rats behind these air boys, that should get rid of them.
Yes, master.
Get troops out of each other's ways so we're not all getting hit by the same.
Yes.
Purple sun. That would be awful. Now we got towers going down. Whole Night Runners trying to hit these pump wagons. Draw them back in. And put them down. I do love that they all regain their leadership just in time to take out our menace below. That was rather impressive. But now you're all in one spot, and Poison Wind Globes can get to work. Yeah, let's not go after Azag. That is going to be a waste of time. We're definitely going to lose the leadership building. Keeping all their units together. Come on, Globes. We're going to target specifically the pump wagons. They're going to keep charging in and out because they are very predictable like that. Spears, you go bother Azag first. Go ahead and chuck in some clan rats here. If we can get a nuke in and they're in a good spot, we're going to. Kill the pump wagon, spears go through. Gutter runners stay nearby. Azag he's a scary boy. It's gonna be tough for them to really do anything. I need you to fall back. They need either gutter runners get out of there. It's a freaky shriek. Freaky shriek. One pump wagon, can you kill it? Yeah, can indeed. Alright, Death Globes. We need you now more than ever. All the runners decided to go the wrong way to get to where they needed to go. So we're going to lose the lot of them. No good spots for a nuke either. They all went the wrong way. Instead of going around, they went over the top. So none of them are going to make it. The Grunt pretty much just died immediately. You chuck globes from down there? Nah, there's no way. You're moving around quickly. Gutter runners fall back. This unit just leaving. They want nothing to do. You know what? We'll probably just drop the nuke here then. That's a lot of Black Orcs. Turns out that's all the Chaos Dwarves needed, and they probably would have won their siege against the Black Orcs. Turn around and just wipe out the individual groups of orcs that we just wounded. Everyone's nice and scared. Fighting Azag is not a good time. Only we had another nuke. Knock out this squad and Azag would probably just run away. Drop the arrow, boys. We're gonna need you to prove it. Here's the Spirit Leech. All three of you get to work. Come on, rats. I need you to move so much faster than we currently are. Our general in there. Come on, globes. Do your work. We're gonna have the gutter runners get in front of them. think they count as magical damage, but hey, if it does, we'll boost the damage wherever possible. Globes away. Alright, the majority of our troops are now running. Azag is he's a spooky orc. About the purple glowing eyes freaks people out. Not over till it's over, keep going.
Retreat, retreat!
Yeah, they give you one set of poison globes because a second one would be too strong. I'll turn around and deal with like the 3 pump wagons trying to flank you. Now, looks like for the most part here, we are running for the hills. Black Orcs made it in close. I don't think they'll be able to run. We can try. What's their speed? 32 as opposed to 29? They might be able to get away. Try. You might as well. Keep knocking out squads of biggins or Black Orcs. Her boys are hiding. Oh, you cowards. Alright, well, throw the globes you can. As that goes to deal with the weapon teams. And that's the end.
Retreat, retreat!
I mean, it's not the end. The battle's not over, but it definitely is the end. Keep taking them down here. You can turn and chuck some rocks at these air boys would be awesome. In terms of will they win the duel with the air boys, the answer is probably. Until the goblins arrive.
Yes, yes. What?
Here comes the slaughterer. Go ahead and speed up the battle here, as we are. You're definitely going to lose. Why run? Accept your death. Running around grabbing different spots. Skaven willing to fight forever. I should have tossed in the flag so quickly. The only real way we had to deal damage was the globes. So their death really is pretty much the end for our team. They're all mixed up too, so they're not going to be able to throw anything. They got a little bit too close to the enemy. Come on. There's an valiant defeat. There's an opportunity. Nope. Not this time. We took a whole heap of orcs with us, but they do manage to capture. Which falls often. And just falls often. So that was a lot for it. Alien in the Silver Road. Yeah, we have some stuff going on there. The armies of Clan Moors decided to strike around us. They went through Varenka Hills. Huh. Everything you can do to be a coward, it is fine. They're Skaven, we should know. Purple Hand Spreads, we accept that gift. Eklis defeated, who will drive back the forces of chaos from the world. Ooh, we'll do it. Watch it, the Dominator wants to be ambushed, it seems. Would you look at that? He does. And it's an army full of slaves and one death bow. Weird strategy. We replenish. You just brought a bunch of... basically just a bunch of snacks to the battlefield. Ruby's loyalty is low. That's not good. We reach Skittis. Not quite. Well, we'll just go ahead and camp into Rictus territory. Start pushing back Moors from there. Where is Rimamute? We need to make sure your loyalty to... it's only at 4. He's fine.
Master engineer.
He's fine.
Enemies.
Especially when we ambushed some Bretonians. Now he's extra happy. Look at that.
He'll fight mode on.
Oh, still low loyalty.
Machines and sorcery.
Fair enough, and not something we want. It's armies of problems, so if that thing decides to rebel, one of our really, really high tier generals. I remove. Continue on your journey to Lyonesse.
Into the halls.
Since you do the same.
Into the halls. I'm right.
It's not the last of Skarsnik's troops, but it's pretty much the last of them. Zufbar falls to Clan Scryer.
Set suit to war. Fight mode.
And we can sack it, we don't need to. Let's go ahead and just take this up here, 5.
Take for Scryer. Chief Warlock.
Walls, upgrade the arsenal. We don't really need the Rattling Warrens, we'll destroy that. Engineering Cave, Iron, and the Capacitor, and the old Taskmaster platform. Stuff, Aldrich. You can move on Oakenhammer.
Engineer.
What an excellent auto-resolve army we've set up here.
Battle.
Grab it at tier 1, and that's Blackwater almost under our control. Oh, they've got Krag Dramar. Yeah, well, we're on our way. They burned Arkendorf to the ground. That's just disrespectful. You get this random Dawi army that's just in the middle of the swamps with a massive squad. Let's go ambush Morphic here. They failed to spot our good grief. This will be a fun fight. We ambush a convoy of mutated, stitched together monstrosities. Perfect. Alright. So they're marching away from where they need to flee to. They're very close to it too, so there's a good likelihood they managed to escape. We're gonna set up behind it with our mini mortar teams.
Ready.
Spread out to deliver death. All down the line. Then we'll have the rattling guns. We'll put all 4 of them here.
Ready.
Nice crossfire of snipers and rattling guns for them to run through. Let's bring one of the rattling guns to this side just in case they manage to escape. We can have the death gloves over here too. Lightning cannons would be nice here, but not something we have access to.
Warlock master.
No engineers either.
Pestilent blessings.
Alright, this looks good. We just want to make sure all of our troops are in guard mode that need to be, and then the black hole flares and such are back and ready to slow the enemy for a moment. Alright, now it begins. Snipers immediately evaporate the warp lightning teams. Rattling guns move up. Now for the hard part. Staying alive while all of these abominations move in. Alright, Wolf Rats, go get their attention. That's one abomination down. Summoning some friends. Wick-like. Doom Flayer's having a hard time, that's okay. Go rats, let's go do. Start taking out their line, please. Rattling guns are in melee with a big old beastie, we can't have that. Players go slam in and make your presence felt. We lost one rattling gun team, but I think that is entirely acceptable. And some wolf rats too. So be it. Summoning some more friends quick like. I'm sorry, who's casting lightning? Oh, they have an engineer. Not for long, but they have an engineer. Hey, your poison wind mortar is hurting yourself more than anything. Quick, full back. We've got one team of rattling guns in there. Not for long, but they did have a team of rattling guns in there. You with the poison mortars quickly. Try to dodge the mortars they're firing in at you already. Oh, they did a terrible job dodging. Mortars have an incredible aim. And the longer the battle goes on, the more troops we lose to minutes below. Well, and that's a victory. Definitely trying to use our own weapons against us. You're also just the best weapons this Skaven has access to. Easy enough, but even in an ambush, we got to fight minutes below and a whole parade of abomination, which is a problem. We'll go ahead and replenish. 6%'s not a lot. We'll take it though. Audacious. At least it's going to take them a bit to reform an army of that size. Turn around and ambush again on the bridge. When our car can get a better bell, that way we don't have the rebellions pop up as often. And nothing else can be upgraded, otherwise it's going to just get lost. That's annoying. We have one weapon burrow, so this rebellion is the strongest possible. It's also just gonna be late game rebellions are stronger too. Grab Morse guitars and go deal with the rebellion. I'm on a resolve on that one. Just in case if they manage to reach us. In the dwarf's case, probably not. Blade claws in a single turn, but they're really not great in a siege. Best things for us to have in a siege are poison globes, one more team of rattling guns, and then possibly the warp grinders. You can only have so many choke points held by rattling guns. You can at least have 3 rattling guns focused, and maybe more. Yeah, let's just get a bunch of rattling guns. We'll try to lock down all the choke points. 6 total. Then we need a bunch of warp grinders and things that can also lock the enemy down. Grinders saying you can't move for 15 seconds, on top of how long they last in a fight, is great.
Master Engineer. Warlock Master of Scribe.
Alright, so we've got the Chillhop clan coming in next.
Even the Lawmaster could not.
Dragon Princess, huh? What if I just jump across and dare you to do something about it? I would like to see what kind of armies you have access to. Some more engineering skill here. Pass out the skills in between turns. Let's go find some more leaders. Darth.
Warlock Master of Scribe.
Oh, they just brought a second army in with them. Huh. Funneling everyone up the coast is interesting. Let's go take out another major settlement here in Huatl.
Yes, yes.
It's gonna be decisive either way. 22,000, or can we claim it at tier 5? Yes, we can. Well, this time we will sit for a few turns, see if we can lure some lizards over to kill them here at our new tier 5 settlement. Keep the burrows for now. Deal with the lizard men. Mutant rat ogres are not a bad call, but I'm gonna get rid of that, and we're just gonna go for engineering. Weapons teams are the way. Means Garth, I'd like your army to keep moving. Wounded as they are. We'll go for a gambit on Zlanhuapek. If we can lock in to the major settlements and just force the lizards to come after us there, stand a pretty good chance.
Misguided.
Are we at war with Rapance too? Looks like we aren't, but we're about to be.
Speak before I decide you are better.
Yeah, we're about to be. All right, well we need another army over here too. Alright, Surge, you could have gone after Scrag. We're probably gonna need you for Leoness. So let's get going.
Go, scurry, go!
Probably get another army here in Sartosa. Raise our income by 2,000 more. How many armies do we have currently? 14, so 52% upkeep increase.
Knows who his boss is.
Alright, let's get you off a Doomflayer. Being on the walls will be the one way he stays alive when Rapance shows up. Or Gale Death Frenzy Evasion and a good old Flinsing Ruin. Not gonna recruit anyone for him, he's just gonna be in charge of defending the settlement. They've got a lot of armies, it's gonna take a couple turns to clean them up. Back, War Master Kevin, we're gonna probably have you come deal with, instead of invading Lustria. Let's move over this way and threaten Rapance.
Scamper, scurry. 1.21 gigawatts.
Keeping hold of this large of an empire when everyone hates you is not very easy. How many settlements do we currently have? 77. That's what we like to see. We can hit 8 more sorcerers, 1 more packmaster, and 3 assassins. Can we afford all of that? No.
Warlock of Skaven blood.
It'll definitely be great to have. So I'll go ahead and pass out some skill points and see you all in the next turn unless anything exciting happens. And they do actually fall for our trap. They'd go to attack us in the underways. We would just lose the Death Runners. Which I disagree with strongly. Yes, of course, Sisters of Avalon are scary, but they have to reach us. Oh, they do actually outrange us. 198 to 160. Our snipers are going to be busy. Let us begin. So I'm thinking we need to make sure we are drawing them all the way back. Thank goodness for our 4 lightning cannons here. Not a lot of speed out of the elves this time, so we'll just set up the lightning cannons. Snipers in those gaps.
Our tale is yours. For the Vermintide.
And then the rattling guns directly in front of them. But a little bit further forward. Well, actually, let's see. Let's have the rattling guns take the flanks for the start, and then we can have them advance as things are needed.
Skaven, yes, yes.
Simply because they are completely outranged by the Sisters of Avalon, and we can't really have that. Doom Wheel Squadron. Death Runners on this side, and then everyone else can kind of just take up positions around
Ready, steady.
where our weapons are. Lake Priest over here. Excellent. Let's do this.
Guide us, Horned One.
Guard mode.
Vermintide. So be it.
And then all the single entities and infantry. Alright, let's go see what the elves are up to.
Okay.
Alright, starting off with a dragon is exciting.
Warlock Master!
And the two Tyrannarch chariots are actually pretty decent at dealing with large targets. We'll keep the... As a strider, you do indeed. Keep the doom wheels on the side of the forest.
Scary gas!
Don't get each other's way, that's a dragon.
Over here!
Sneaking some shots at the trees to hit the dragon. That's it's a lot of sniper shots. I don't think you're gonna make it, bud.
No going!
Falls in a cascade of green.
Charge down!
That's one dragon down.
Make things dead!
Not their dangerous unit, though.
Move!
Snipers crash into the Tyrannarch chariots, making sure the next bullets definitely will hit. And those chariots are gone. Oh, they've got some sky cutters, too. Lovely.
Quick, quick, go!
All sorts of cool units here. Slow your roll, dragon princes. Show you how devastating Agincourt was for the French.
Yes!
See you later.
Warlock
Silver helms are not a threat. Lightning cannons, let's deal with the sky cutters. Sky cutters are pretty decent.
One rat's will!
Guardian down. Guardian down. And there goes another one, and... Ooh, lucky. Momentarily. Alright, so where are those Sisters of Avalorn you're so proud of? Oh, they're back in the back. We don't even have any minutes below.
Moving!
Super sneaky Illyrian Reavers. Next die.
Scuttle move!
Here's your typical Dragoon charge back in the Napoleonic era. It just didn't go well for him. Alright, who's next? I assume it's the Sisters, but they don't want to get any closer. How about some lightning, Sisters of Avalorn? Enjoy. Only hit the Phoenix Guard. Alright, the Silver Helms came back. The very next day.
Warlock Master!
Slow down in the woods, Dragon Princes. You're never gonna catch units with Strider.
Doing it! Okay, yes!
Skillfully dodge your own sniper fire. Alright, now he's not. You're getting shot by non-magical missiles. Hit a lightning for you as well. We're able to keep units hidden for an impressively long amount of time. That's really close. Now we just have to dodge the Sisters. Draw them into our cannon fire. Now the fun begins. First set of infantry runs into missile range. Then quickly leaves missile range. Let's make sure we are targeting directly. Where are my snipers? So you, Sisters. The Sisters of Avalorn cannot get closer. There we go, perfect. Summon in some rats too while you're at it, just a whole swarm of them. Run them past the enemy line. Doom wheels get moving. Rattling guns, and, well, they don't really need to advance. Don't really need to. Don't bother the Shadow Warriors. Enemy things melt. Cannons, let's go ahead and deal with Madame Sameth here. Oh, she's casting spells too. How exciting. So much for high elven supremacy. Even with those extreme range sisters, they just don't have anything on snipers. And another high elven force gets absolutely backhanded. We didn't take sufficient captives. That's what we call bull. But okay. We'll enslave them.
Slaves for the meat.
Boars out for blood yet again. And their army's not doing so well though. So pretty. Now we'll go ahead and feign a difference. We can't have a whole bunch of our leaders mad at us. Ambush foiled. Rebel hand spreads. We'll accept that gift yet again. We'll deal with any kind of Zinchi nonsense. Eventually they pack up and leave too. What they do, I couldn't tell you. Miriam, you need to get out of my territory. Otherwise, death. They own up to Ekrund? That's crazy. Reed's loyal again, fantastic. A couple of rebellions about to kick off. And we don't care. Mingle is mine. Elven colony, I think not. You mean Skaven colony. And just tier 1. Even more warp fuel, you don't say. Speaking of, build us a Doom Rocket. We get 2 of them this time.
Zap, zap. Diabolic device.
2 Doom Rockets. This is just like an extra vanguard force of Techless, unless he's been fully pushed out of the south here by Zinch, which could have happened. We'll go ahead and take Zlan Wapek. Depending on the auto-resolve results here, decisive. Yeah, if it's close, I'll fight it. Decisive, yeah, there's no reason. 25,000. This is the first time we can't take it up very high. Let's just go to tier 3. Those walls in quick. We replace with lightning cannons. No, we cannot. Combine the sensor bearers. We have get rid of these Vulcan tail slashers. Oh, the plan was to go for gutter runners with poison. Keep with our pestilence theme. Are gutter runners even useful? Probably not. Alright, so then through global, what can we pick up in a hurry? You get lightning cannons in a hurry. 2 turns is kind of a hurry. We're gonna try it. It's a hurry-ish. Arth has taken back some land from Oxyotl. That's good to see while we worry about dealing with Itza. 1 foe at a time. Itosh falls next. Your barrier means nothing to us. Well, Sniven, you're finally a seasoned campaigner. For all of your time abroad.
Good.
Pretty excellent.
Master engineer.
Take out the Sea Corpse, loot the carcass, slaughter the pirates. Let's go magical rounds on the sniper because they don't have them naturally. Pick your melee attack on this chieftain, and then we'll scare birds off with the Warp Master. Just has a scarecrow duct taped to his back now.
Kill things.
In fact, because we've got this army over here, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Fury Flesh to fix up our economy a little bit. Marcus Artosa. Any of the minor settlements here are fairly capable of defending themselves. Let's move all the way to Argali.
Master of Scryer. Chief Warlock, Ikit Claw.
Alright, Ikit. Next goal for you is likely just to turn north. Well, we can have you cut through the mountains, or come down like a hammer on, let's do that. Well, hello there, Azag. Found you first thing. Swing across to Zufbar here, we'll pick up some more troops. With our 53,000 gold. Get 3 warp grinders. This is going to be more of a defensive team for the Vampire Counts when they show up, so we'll want Rattling Guns too. Thankfully we can get them in a single turn through Global. Let's get 2 Rattling Guns and some Death Globes. Since we already have Death Globes, let's get some Poison Globes to mix the poisons a bit.
Warlock ready.
Estelin's building forces everyone to be happy. The weird call for Arkling here. They must have well, they don't have another army over here. Interesting. You think Skarsnik has one? Let's go ahead. Jump through the well, the underway you can still be ambushed, can't you? Its chance just plus 25%.
Enemies to track.
We get ambushed, that army goes away.
The council is disappointed.
Skaven counter Skaven.
Channel fight clear.
Ambush success chance in this area is 75%. It's an open plain. That doesn't make any sense. And we get ambushed, we get ambushed. Biscuit. Back into Gunbad, where you should be able to pick up.
Yes, yes.
And we get 2 of these. The rest can be lightning cannons. Oh, no, not yet. We want that 6 extra recruit rank. So wait one more turn. Almost. Screaming now. Let's go over to Musion. It's about time to start our invasion of Ulthuan as well.
Warlock master of Scry.
I would say so. You probably want to declare war. And just go into ambush, which is what I'm going to do. Alright, so Slaaneshi troops. I'll join you in your war with Ivres specifically.
Every sense if you're certain.
And actually, the military alliance does give you credit towards the domination victory, so we'll just go ahead and grab it. Get some Slaaneshi chariots on our side. We have a deal.
If all those
Pop in an outpost here. The reason I know this is if we come into our victory conditions, it'll say we are occupy loot razor sack 232 or 272. We're at 135 settlements. So we're actually, I think we're past halfway mark now, which is fantastic. This is along we've ever gotten towards our campaign. It's an ultimate domination campaign victory. Thanks so much all for stopping on by today's Clan Squire campaign. If you all have enjoyed the video, please do remember to leave a like for the like god. Let's have this upload, and I'll see you all in the next one for some more showdowns with the elves.